It's chilly in here. Good thing our pints are stuffed with extra chunks to keep them cozy. Raise your hand if you love ice cream as much as we do. Don't be shy. We're all friends. Even if you're the friend who always digs out all the biggest chunks. Ice cream is our passion. Since 1978, we've been making chunk-tastic flavors you know and love. We've made enough pints to reach the moon and back, while using our business to fight for justice and have a positive impact on the world. How did it all happen? Let's check in with two friends who might know. Before there was Ben and Jerry's, there was Ben and Jerry, who became fast friends when they realized they were the slowest kids in their 7th grade gym class. They opened up their very first scoop shop in a dilapidated gas station in Burlington, Vermont. They put in a player piano, hung some funky decor, and got to work. But they weren't patching holes in the leaky roof. They were hand-churning flavors in a rock salt ice cream machine in their own unique way, with tons of swirls and chunks. That first year wasn't easy. Turns out the reason nobody puts that many chunks in ice cream, then or now, is that it's really hard. Just ask the ice cream machine that was constantly clogging up. As their first Vermont winter approached, and they were struggling to pay the bills, Ben and Jerry made a deal with themselves. If they could stay in business through that first winter, they'd say thank you to their customers by giving away free ice cream cones. The next spring, Free Cone Day was born, and it's still an annual tradition, now celebrated in almost 30 countries around the world. Pretty soon, some fans started loving Ben & Jerry's ice cream so much, they concocted flavor ideas of their own, including some all-time favorites. As this ice cream adventure grew into a business, Ben & Jerry knew they wanted to do things differently. They wanted to create a company that was environmentally and socially responsible. They wanted to make an ice cream that blew people's minds, starting with what's inside. Pop quiz. What's the most important ingredient in ice cream? Go ahead, shout it out.
Mint.
If you said cookie dough or brownies, you're close. But it's milk, of course. Lucky for us, some of the richest, sweetest milk and cream around comes from our local farm friends. Local dairy isn't just good for our communities. Thanks to higher butterfat, it tastes amazing. We also add way less air to our ice cream than other folks, because we want that extra thick and creamy, slow melting texture that tastes better and makes spoons stand up tall. Mix in tons of yummy chunks and swirls. You have yourself a recipe for deliciousness.
Beautiful day at New Yorker Festival.
What? Oh, sorry, it's a little hard to hear. But we've been out here spreading the love since day one. Rocking out with our friends. Taking our ice cream on the road. Teaming up with some amazing people. All while trying to break the mold for what ice cream can taste like and what an ice cream company can be.
Demonstrators opposed to the energy bill provision allowing drilling in the Arctic National Wildlife Refuge displayed a giant baked Alaska made of Ben & Jerry's ice cream.
We make our ice cream flavors with thoughtful ingredients that support positive change. Share our success to try and create prosperity for everyone. And make a difference by standing up for the things that really matter. Can we please have a moment of silence for those flavors whose appeal has, sadly, melted away? Like peanuts, popcorn, a flavor that tasted good but suffered from an incurable case of soggy popcornitis. Or sugar plum, a plum ice cream with a caramel swirl that wins the grand prize for the flavor with the fewest pints sold. Can you guess how many? Turns out selling only one pint in the first 3 weeks put Sugar Plum's future in doubt. We honestly thought all of the flavors resting in eternal peace in our graveyard would be the next Cherry Garcia, Because we've never been afraid to try something different in order to create something delicious. And we really love making ice cream. So do the suppliers, farmers, office workers, truck drivers, manufacturing workers, and scoop shop owners who make Ben & Jerry's what it is. Without them, there simply wouldn't be any ice cream. And who wants to live in that world?
Yeah.
Before you head off for a peek at how we make all this chunky, swirly ice cream, I want to thank you for visiting. Whether you traveled from the other side of town or the other side of the planet, you could have been anywhere in the world today. We're glad you're here with us at Ben & Jerry's. We've always believed that nothing brings people together like ice cream. You're proof that it's true.